Hello and welcome to Todd Rolls Dice, where we have our third Middle-earth preview of the week, this time taking a look at the Matched Play Guide, the Designer's Notes. I think this book is, from what I've gathered, slightly cheaper. I don't know how much, but slightly cheaper than I'm expecting the big armies of books, which is a good start. I'm just gonna, before I get excited and you misunderstand, because I might get excited on this. I might not, I don't know. This content, this book, from what I have seen so far and what they have announced so far, pre this article, should be a free PDF to download as a supplement to the rulebook. Is this preview going to change my thoughts on that? Let's find out. We're back again with another look at the upcoming supplement for the Middle-earth strategy battle game. This time, it's the Middle-earth Matched Play Guide. And lead games developer Jay is here to explain what players can expect to find within its pages. Hobbit stuff. We will skip that. Thank you. Jay, the Middle-earth strategy battle game has a long history of matched play events, which is why it should have all been included in the rulebook, with numerous leagues and tournaments run across the globe. From local events with just a handful of players to huge multinational tournaments with a cast of hundreds. The match play element of the game is very important. So important, we're going to charge you extra to access it. And while the Middle-earth strategy battle game rules manual outlines the principles with 6 core match play scenarios, the Middle-earth Matched Play Guide has even more to offer players who want to get further into the wonderful world of tournaments and gaming weekends. Again, at a price. I'm going to stop now. I genuinely want to be excited about this, so I'm going to stop the snark. I apologise if I've offended anybody in chat. Updated scenarios. All of the scenarios from the previous edition of the game make their return. Old scenarios. I'm going to stop. No, I'm going to stop. Just like the 6 core scenarios, they have been rescaled to 20 victory points. It's not quite as simple of just increasing the value of some objectives, and many of the scenarios have been altered and tweaked to give a more satisfying experience on the tabletop, so that's positive. And we have 3 scenarios there, so what did they say, 24 scenarios? So there's Seize the Prizes, scenario 17, scenario 22, Clash by Moonlight, scenario 13, Heirloom of the Ages Past. In Retrieval, the relics begin closer together, and there are victory points for slaying enemy hero models. Seize the Prizes now has 3 artifacts to fight over rather than 1, helping spread the action out over the whole battlefield. Contest of Champions, hate that name, allows each player to nominate a hero as champion for the battle, rather than forcing it to be the general. That's a nice change. Clash by Moonlight now has an objective marker in the middle of the battlefield to encourage his armies not to just stand off the entire game. But perhaps the biggest change is to Heirlooms of Ages Past, perhaps the most polarizing scenario of the previous edition. Now, the 6 objective markers are placed in predetermined positions on the battlefield, and you will no longer roll to determine which is the heirloom when one is uncovered. Instead, one will already have been secretly chosen as the heirloom at the start of the game, so neither player will know where it is. This becomes a far more intriguing battle, where your chances of uncovering the heirloom increase as the game continues. Players will also score victory points for uncovering decoys, so there is still a reason to interact with them after the heirloom has been found. Brand new scenarios. There are 6 all new scenarios, which each have their own interesting twists and ways to score, and which will provide plenty of new challenges for experienced players. So new content is good. Scenario 9, Stake a Claim. Scenario 21, Escort the Wounded. And Scenario 23, Lead from the Front. I'm just looking at deployments. So Heirloom of Ages Past looks like it has a different deployment, but all the others, is that Dawn of War style? Stake a Claim has 5 objective markers which accumulate fortification points. Sites of Power use the Maelstrom of Battle deployment and has 4 mysterious objectives for players to claim, though the ancient powers that still lie over them have a variety of effects. That could be cool. Treasure Hoard will pit 2 armies in a rush to see who can claim the most loot. Escort the Wounded has players trying to rescue casualties by taking them to their sanctuaries on the other side of the board. Convergence splits the armies into 2, trying to bring important items to a key area. And Lead from the Front is a classic objective scoring game, with the twist that the objective is claimed by the hero with the highest heroic tier in range. So they are trying to do different things with these. I'm interested to see how this goes down. All of these will help shake up the match play scene and allow for even greater variety at gaming events worldwide. That idea is positive. We'll see how this stuff goes down. Hopefully it is positive. Hopefully this book is received incredibly well. Yeah, I'm interested to see, because matched play, whether you play match play or not, match play is the lifeblood of most of the Games Workshop games, but certainly Middle-earth. There was such a huge tournament scene, like they say, across the globe. So I'm interested to see how this all goes down. Double matches. There are full rules for running doubles events, plus 6 special double scenarios. It gives complete guidance on how to formulate an army list for a doubles game, as well as examples to show how it all works. That's good. Doubles is a positive thing in the game as well. There's quite a few doubles tournaments. Doubles has always been a popular format for the Middle-earth strategy battle game, allowing you to fight side by side with a friend. And this section gives you everything you need to know to do just that. Team events. Team events are becoming ever more popular, and we provide the rules for running your own. There are sections on how to assemble a team, how players within a team will need to build their lists, how the rule of one works in a team, and so on. It's all explained here. There is even a step-by-step guide explaining how to do pairings for a team event, showcasing how teams go about sorting their matchups to make the process as quick and straightforward as possible. All of that actually sounds really positive. Then there are rules for campaign events. Now we're talking. Additional option rules and guidance on how to organise your own events, such as pairing players, awarding tournament points, tiebreakers, and so on. The new Middle-earth Match Play Guide is the ultimate companion for everyone who loves match play. And this new version will provide exciting events, tactical challenges, and greater variety to events across the globe. The rules will be in use for any official Games Workshop events, such as those run at Warhammer World. And that book goes up for pre-order tomorrow, which is Saturday the 31st of May, if you're keeping track. It all depends on the price point. My stance has shifted a little bit. It depends how expensive this is. It does sound like they have taken matched play, they've tweaked it for the new edition, because they have changed rules and things and how stuff goes. And they have not only tried to make the playing experience more interesting and more impactful and tactical by the sounds of it, but also building into doubles, giving you ideas for teams, all of this stuff that is, a big part or becoming a big part of this game. Campaign events sound incredible. It annoys me that it isn't. No, I've said that enough. Everything in here is positive. In all honesty, they've taken some old scenarios, some old favourites, and tweaked them into the new format. There is 6 new scenarios. There's 6 double scenarios. There's team stuff. Yeah, okay. I need to see it. I need to read it. I need to go through it myself before I can make a mind up. Sadly, to do that, I need to buy it, which kind of defeats the object of me not wanting to buy it. I don't know. We'll see. It might be something that I pick up. I want to know what's going on, and I want to see if it is worth it. But I am not a matched play person. I am a narrative person, which is why the campaign event sounds incredible, and that really fun inclusion, and I like the fact that they have thought about that while putting this book together. Doubles is an event type, a gameplay type that I would love to try. I have never done match play Middle-earth. I haven't played Middle-earth for 15 years. I am putting together my first army, again, for the first time in probably 23 years. When did Fellowship come out? 2001? 24 years? All of this and this stuff, this new edition has come at the perfect time. I thought we'd be getting more new minis, I'll be honest. Not necessarily released, although waiting 7 months for Hera is a bit stupid. But I thought that we'd be getting more. The biggest sticking point for me is buying miniatures that I had 20 some years ago, which is why I haven't gone all out and put together the armies that I want. Also, my armies didn't have rules. The rules come out at the weekend. Well, they go up for pre-order at the weekend, they come out in 3 weeks' time. This article does make me more positive about this book. I'm incredibly positive about Middle-earth SBG. I'm incredibly positive about the armies of Middle-earth book. Hopefully you guys have seen my previews. I am so excited to see where that takes the game. Obviously match play is a big part of that, and this is, for match play players, probably going to be more important than, not more, just as important as the new army book, as the rules book. I think at some point I'm going to have to pick it up, to do a review, to talk about with you guys, and we can sort of see what we think together. And if you're on the fence and I pick it up and then you realise it's not for you, you've just saved some money. I'm not planning on picking it up as soon as it goes up for pre-order. We'll see. I can't do everything, but this article has me tempted, which means it's done its job. It's taken me from being negative about it as a concept, not as a way of playing or what they're doing. I guess I'm just getting suckered in. I don't know. I think at some point in the next few months I'll pick this up and we'll talk about it, and that's this article's fault. Campaign events sounds really good. I'd be interested to see the teams event stuff and the doubles stuff and how they're layering in all of these things to bring it, like, further enhance it in the game, because all of that is huge. I don't know. Let me know what you think in the comments. I'm kind of torn. We'll have to see. It depends on the price point. Let me know what you think in the comments below. As always, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one.